Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today, we're doing another fantasy draft rebuild. We are the Los Angeles Rams. In an earlier video, someone asked me to lean towards cornerback, so that's what we're going to try to do today. Let's see what picks we're going to get. Number 21. So Jalen Ramsey is going to be long gone at this point. Who else is going to be here? Stephon Gilmore, Richard Sherman, Patrick. Oh, yeah. Let's go with Stephon Gilmore. He had a great season for the Patriots. 93 overall, star development. We might be able to get Sherman or Patrick Peterson right now. Andrew Luck's off the board. Let's go here. No, they're gone. But we can go with Casey Hayward, maybe Chris Harris, Kyle Fuller. How old is Casey Hayward? He's 28. I think Kyle Fuller's like 26. He is 26. But he has quick development. I don't know. How old is Xavier Rhodes? He's 28. I did not know that. Let's go with Casey Hayward. He's the highest overall star development. 28 years old, is up there in age, but that's all right. Now, do we go with another cornerback or do we go with a safety? Let's see who they have for cornerbacks. Kyle Fuller's still there. Let's get Kyle Fuller there. We'll have 3 great cornerbacks. And then we should be able to get maybe Earl Thomas at safety. I know he just signed with the Ravens, but Eddie Jackson's there. That'd be a great pick. Malcolm Jenkins, Tyrann Mathieu. So is Earl Thomas already gone? He must be. Landon Collins all the way down here, and he got the most money in free agency. I think what we'll do is go with Eddie Jackson. And then hopefully one of those other guys will be there because there was, what, 4 or 5 guys? I could easily get Landon Collins if I wanted to, too. 90 overall, quick development. Let's see. Malcolm Jenkins. Who do we go with? I feel like the Honey Badger would be the best pick. He's 26 years old. What is Malcolm Jenkins? Oh, he's 30? Let's not do that then. We're going to go with Tyrann Mathieu. Take him, add him to the team. 89 overall, quick development. But where do we go from here? Do we go quarterback? Do we go linebacker, offensive lineman? I think we'll look at the quarterbacks. Matthew Stafford, no. Dalton, no. Nick Foles would be interesting. I think Teddy Bridgewater, 78 overall. Does he have quick development? He has normal development. I don't like to see that. But I think he's going to be a great quarterback once he gets to play. I know he just re-signed with the Saints, so it probably won't be for a year or two. Josh Allen's there. Case Keenum. Blake Bortles does do great in sim, but I'm not going to take him. Yeah, I don't see anybody I want to take other than maybe Sam Darnold. He does have quick development, so that might be our best bet. Let's get Sam Darnold on our team. 75 overall, quick development. From here, though, I think I'm going to lean on the defense. I know he leaned hard already, but Emmanuel Sanders is there. Okay. Left outside linebacker, Ryan Kerrigan. D Ford. Ryan Shazier's there. That's kind of iffy in my opinion. Demario Davis. How old is he? 29. Okay. I think we'll go, just because he's here, we're going to get Ryan Shazier. He only has normal development. That's probably because he's hurt. He hasn't played in, what, 2 years now, probably? Maybe a year and a half? I forget exactly when he got hurt. I wonder if he's even going to be in the game next year. I can't imagine he's going to play ever again. Left outside linebacker. D Ford's still there. Zadarius Smith. Now, that'd be a great pick. Put him at right outside linebacker after we get D Ford, who only has normal development. I think it'd be at least quick, but I guess not. 87 overall, normal development. We're going to take him. Now, where do we go? I kind of want to get Zadarius Smith and put him over to right outside linebacker. Clay Matthews is there. Kyle Van Noy. Clay Matthews just signed with the Rams in real life as of yesterday or last night, I think it was. So we'll put Zadarius Smith at our right outside linebacker. Who are we going to have at like the ends, defensive tackle? Cameron Wake, Michael Bennett's still there. Julius Peppers, Cameron Hayward, Jonathan Allen, Geno Atkins. I want to get Sue on our team. He's an absolute beast. I know he's a little bit of a poop stare. I guess that's the best way to say it because I don't want to swear, but it's all right. Now, do we get Michael Bennett if he's still there? I think we will. So let's see how he does in this game. Quick development, 87 years old, 87 overall. I was sick last week and recorded videos while I was sick then, but my voice still feels worse now when it's a week later. It's unbelievable. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but it sounds pretty bad to me. So I imagine it might sound bad to you. Let's get Robert Quinn. Quick development, 83 overall. Now, do we go with a running back? Do we go with a receiver? I mean, Christian McCaffrey's always going to be there, so we'll wait on that. Jordy Nelson, who's a free agent in real life. Let's get Jordy Nelson, 84 overall, quick development. That is good. Now, where do we go from here? Actually, who's going to be their tight ends? We might be already... Oh, Eric Ebron's still there. Let's get Eric Ebron on the team. He's a great player. 86 overall. Only normal development. I figure maybe next year he'll be up to quick development, at least in my opinion. Edmonds just got taken off the board. Christian McCaffrey's still there. Danny Amendola is still there. I don't know if that's the best pick right now. Zay Jones. I think Amendola's 32. That really doesn't make sense. Who else is down here? Adam Humphries is here. Zay Jones would be interesting. Jordan Matthews. Let's get Zay Jones. 79 overall. Only normal development. I thought he'd be at least quick. He had a pretty good season playing with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. Now, where do we go? Philip Lindsay's still there. Oh, Christian McCaffrey's finally gone? That's a little bit of a disappointment. Let's get Philip Lindsay, who has star development. How does he have star development, but Eric Ebron doesn't even have quick? Doesn't really make sense to me. Now, we're going to do about 22, 23 picks like usual. Start getting our left outside linebackers. Our offensive line. Josh Sitton, let's get him on the team, even though he's 32 years old. That's all right. He's 85 overall, star development. Not a big deal. Let's go to centers. Alex Mack. He's up there in age too, though, right? 32. All right, we'll just get a bunch of old men on offensive line. I think a few videos ago, we picked just our first 5 picks for offensive line. I don't remember how we did in that. I feel like it was pretty good, but I honestly don't remember. Donald Penn, who just got released by the Raiders, he's 35 years old. They made him sound like he was young. Let's finish off our offensive line. Let's get our left tackle. Let's get our right guard. Left tackle, Dion Dawkins. We didn't take one, right? Yeah, okay. Let's get Dion Dawkins on the team. 24 years old, 78 overall. Only normal development, though. I figured it'd be a little bit higher than that. I guess I just don't know what their development are for all these players, even though I picked them before, which kind of makes it bad. Let's go with our right guard, who's the last one we have to get right. Yes. Let's go. How old is Glowinski? 26 years old. Why not? Normal development, 78 overall. Now we need a kicker and a punter. Probably another defensive tackle. I don't see anybody I want to get. So we could get another middle linebacker, have a middle linebacker too. Landon Roberts would be interesting. Manti Te'o, let's get him on the team. 72 overall, normal development, 27 years old. I feel like he'd be a lot older by now. I feel like his draft was so long ago. But I guess it was only, what, 5 years, 6 years ago? Something like that? We have one running back. We have 2 receivers. Anybody here? Cordell Patterson, why not? Get him to the team. He's only 27 years old. I'm so sad that the Bears signed him away from the Patriots. We're in round 24. I want to get another running back. So I think what we're going to do... Is there anybody down here I want to get? No, not really. Could go with a Rex Burkhead. I don't really want to do that, but we could. Let's go with Austin Eckler. He seems like he'll be a great player. Quick development, 23 years old, 81 overall. All right, let's sim the rest of the draft. We drafted an 84 overall team, 85 offense, 89 defense. Let's mess around the scheme fit and then go straight to the playoffs. 80% on offense. We can do an 88% with a vertical zone run. That's going to be good to go. On defense, 80% base 3-4. What is this? 4-6 defense? Absolutely not. Let's go with the 84% multiple 3-4. We have to make sure they put Zadarius Smith over at right outside linebacker real quick. They did. Oh, actually, yeah, they did. Okay, I thought right outside linebacker would be over there, but I guess not. Let's go to the draft. So we ended up missing the playoffs in year 1, but how did we do? We went 7-8-1, the 49ers 9-7, Seahawks 6-9-1, and the Cardinals 5-11. Take a look at the stats real quick. Sam Darnold, 3,500 yards, 21 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Not all that great. Rushing, Lindsey, 900 yards, 6 touchdowns. Eckler, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. Receiving, Ebron, 800 yards, 5 touchdowns. Zay Jones, 750 with 5. Jordy Nelson, 650 with 6. Patterson, 700 yards, 4 touchdowns. Sims got 1. I'm really interested to look at the interceptions. Matthew, 117 tackles. Shazier, 115. I don't think we'd have many sacks. 9.5 for Michael Bennett, 5 for D Ford, 4.5 for Quinn, 3 for Smith, 2.5 for Te'o, Sue, and Taylor, 2 for Shazier. Interceptions, 2 for Shazier, 2 for Matthews. That's all we got. 1 for Te'o, 1 for Hayward. What? Where are all my quarterbacks? There's Stephon Gilmore. There's Kyle Fuller. Nothing? That's unbelievable, honestly. No safeties. No defensive touchdowns. We're going to have nobody in any of these yearly awards, other than maybe Sam Darnold with the Rookie of the Year. Maybe. MVP, Patrick Mahomes. Do we have any Rams? Of course not. Whoa, Jacoby Brissett. He never does that well for me. It makes no sense. Lamar Jackson, same thing. We're not going to be a Coach of the Year. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Philip Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes. Matt Ryan, Elliott, Watson, Roethlisberger. No Rams, of course. Defensive Player of the Year. We actually might have some guys up here. Rashad Evans won it. I guess I'm completely wrong. I thought 117 and 115 tackles would be worth something. Baker Mayfield with the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Sam Darnold number 2, though. Philip Lindsay number 4. All right, so we have 2 guys so far. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Of course, Maurice Hurst was there, though. That's interesting. What do we have for XP? Darnold has 2, Lindsay with 2, Zay Jones, Ebron with 1, none for offensive line. On defense, 3 for Matthew, 1 for Hayward, 1 for Stephon Gilmore, 1 for Kyle Fuller. Really not that much. 2 for Shazier, 1 for Manti Te'o. I figured Smith or D4 would at least get 1, but I guess not. Let's find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Falcons beat the Jets 28-14. So Patrick Mahomes won a Super Bowl in his first year starting. 293, a touchdown with an interception. Alex Smith, interesting matchup. 211, 2 interceptions. Rushing, Dalvin Cook, 117 yards, 2 touchdowns. Melvin Gordon, 92 yards. Damian Williams with a touchdown. Receiving, Antonio Brown, 6 for 74 with a touchdown. Cook, 5 for 80. Higbee, 5 for 36. Thomas, 5 for 45. Hamilton, 4 for 68. Thielen, 3 for 30. Wow. Atlanta's loaded. Curse, 3 for 52. So they have Curse, they have Thielen, they have Antonio Brown, Higbee, Dalvin Cook. So many great players on offense. Who's on their defense? Anybody I notice? They have Casey. Casey's pretty good. Thompson's all right. Jabril Peppers is there. Jake Ryan, Gilchrist, Kendricks, interesting. Verrett's here. Aqib Talib. So they have a pretty good defense too. Joey Bosa on the Jets. All right, let's go to the draft. With the 13th pick in the first round, we're taking receiver DK Metcalf. He's an 81 overall, star development, 21 years old, 93 speed, 95 acceleration, 88 catching, 84 catching traffic. In the second round, we're taking another receiver, Paris Campbell. He's a 76 overall, normal development, 22 years old, 95 speed, 93 acceleration, 85 catching, 80 catching traffic. And someone I want to make sure we get on our team is right about here, Andy Isabella. He should be a great player. 76 overall, quick development, 23 years old, 94 speed, 96 acceleration, 87 catching, 81 catching traffic. Heading into year 2, we have an 82 overall team, 85 offense, 91 defense. Darnold's a 78, Lindsay 86, Nelson 81, DK Metcalf's at 81, Zay Jones 80, Patterson 77. Wow, Isabella's not even going to start to catch any balls. Ebron 87 across the offensive line, 85, 78, 73, 82, 78. So we lost our what? Did we lose our center? Oh, they moved Alex Mack over. Who retired then? Somebody definitely retired. I'm not going to remember who it is, though, to be honest. Gilmore, 94. Fuller, 89. Quinn, 82. Sue, 87. Bennett, 84. Hayward's up to a 90. Matthew, 92. D. Ford, 87. Manti Te'o, 73. Shazier, 88. Smith, 83. And Eddie Jackson's a 91. Let's go to the playoffs, see if we make it. So we actually made the playoffs and got a first-round bye? We went 10-5-1. The Cardinals, 10-6. The Seahawks, 7-8-1. And the 49ers down to 4-12. What happened to that team? Did they have Brady and he retired or something? Darnold, 3,800 yards, 37 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Incredible season by Sam Darnold, in my opinion. Philip Lindsay, about 1,000 yards, 3 touchdowns. Eckler with 2. Metcalf with 1. Receiving, Eric Ebron, 950, 12 touchdowns. Incredible. Jordy Nelson, 850, 6 touchdowns. DK Metcalf, 650, 2 touchdowns. Zay Jones, 750, 13 touchdowns. Eckler with 2. Philip Lindsay with 2. Defense, 133 tackles by Ryan Shazier, 105 by Manti Te'o. What do we have for sack totals? 10 for D4, 9.5 for Michael Bennett, 6.5 for Sue, 6 for Quinn, 4 for Shazier, 3 for Smith, 2.5 for Johnston. Interceptions, 3 for Eddie Jackson, 2 for Shazier, 1 for a lot of players, 4 for Te'o, Smith, Hayward, Gilmore. Still no Kyle Fuller. Why did I even draft him? Safety counts? We have a safety by Michael Bennett, a safety by Sue. That's great to see. A defensive touchdown by Stephon Gilmore. Good, good, good. Yearly awards. I mean, Sam Darnold could be in the top 10, potentially. Lamar Jackson with the MVP. Get out of here. Gurley, Josh Allen's up here. Matt Ryan, Goff. We're not up here. Wow. That's surprising to me. Coach of the year, we have to be up here. There we are. Sean McVay at number 7. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. We might be in the top 10 now. There we are, number 6. Okay, so we're moving on up. I like to see that. Defensive Player of the Year. Wow, Ryan Shazier with the Defensive Player of the Year. Anybody else? We have D Ford at number 9. Offensive Rookie of the Year. DK Metcalf, number 5. Who won it? Josh Jacobs. We could have drafted him if we wanted to. Nobody else. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. So what do we have for XP? Sam Darnold, I hope, has a lot. Only 2. Really? 1 for Lindsey, 6 for DK Metcalf, 2 for Ebron, 1 for Dawkins. On defense, we have a lot of 1s to go around. 2 for Shazier. That's it? That's so disappointing. So we're an 83 overall team. We're probably going to get up to an 85, 86, but then we'll find out who we're going to be playing. We got up to an 86 overall team, and we're playing against the 10-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Can we beat them? Get to the conference championship? Yes, we can. Now we're playing against the 13-3 Washington Redskins. Really? We lost to the Redskins 20-17. I believe Matt Ryan is the Redskins quarterback. Yes, he is. Sam Darnold, 213, a touchdown with an interception. How did we lose? 140, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, 3 of them. How did we lose? I don't get it. James White, 21 for 86. Lindsey, 18 for 77. Eckler, 12 for 33. They also have Carlos Hyde and Tariq Cohen. Interesting. Receiving, DK Metcalf, 7 for 86. Andrew, 6 for 39. Ebron, 6 for 50 with a touchdown. Zay Jones, 3 for 55. Riley Ridley, 2 for 29 with a touchdown. Evans, 2 for 24. James White, 1 for 10. They also have Golden Tate. They have all kinds of players on their team. The Raiders beat the Redskins 19-13. So you beat us and then lose to the Raiders. Lose to Jacoby Brissett, 276, 2 touchdowns with an interception. Matt Ryan, 186 with a touchdown. Who else is on the Raiders? Le'Veon Bell, 23 for 96. Balaj, 16 for 63. James White, 17 for 53. Mike Williams, 7 for 57. Andrew, 6 for 57 with a touchdown. Keenan Allen, 5 for 58. Quincy Enunwa, 5 for 52 with a touchdown. I know I said that wrong. Greg Olsen, 4 for 42. Mike Evans, 4 for 41. Nothing else too exciting down here. With the 29th pick of the first round, we're taking right end Dixon Shirley's, first in the 3-cone, third in the 20-yard, first in the 40-yard dash. He's a 75 overall. That's it. Normal development, 21 years old. 71 power moves, 80 finesse, 82 speed, 83 acceleration. In the second round, we're taking cornerback Gilbert Gateward. Look how good he looks. 76 overall, normal development, 22 years old. Why isn't he quick? 86 speed, 80 man, 68 zone, yikes, and 68 play rec. In the third round, we're taking another receiver, Mustafa Smith. 74 overall, normal development, 22 years old, 91 speed, 97 acceleration, 78 catching, 68 catch in traffic. Heading into year 3, we have an 82 overall team, 83 offense, 93 defense. Darnold's an 80, Lindsey 88, DK Metcalf's an 88, Zay Jones 82. Looks like Jordy Nelson retired. Eric Ebron's an 89. Across the offensive line, 64, 78, 80, 80, 79. Not looking all too great. On defense, Gilmore 95, Hayward 87, Quinn 78, Sue 86, Bennett 83, Kyle Fuller's up to a 90, Tyrann Mathieu 94, D Ford 87, Manti Te'o down to a 72, Shazier 91, which is great, Smith 84, which is great, Eddie Jackson up to a 92. Let's go to the playoffs. How do we get a first round bye last year but completely miss the playoffs this year? It makes no sense. We went 5-11. Cardinals 12-4, Seahawks 8-8, 49ers 5-11. Let's see how bad Sam Darnold did. 3,400 yards, 22 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. So what was last year, just lucky? Because this was like his first year stats. Rushing, Philip Lindsay 800 yards, 7 touchdowns. Eckler with 4. Darnold with 1. Woohoo! Zay Jones 755 touchdowns. DK Metcalf about 800 yards, 4 touchdowns. Ebron 623 touchdowns. Isabella 650, 4 touchdowns. Eckler with 4. Lindsey and Campbell with 1. On defense, 118 tackles by Manti Te'o, 108 for Ryan Shazier. I see 10.5 sacks for D Ford, 7 for Bennett, 5 for Sue, 4.5 for Quinn, 4 for Shazier. Interceptions, 5 for Stephon Gilmore, about time. 2 for Jackson, Matthew, and Hayward, 1 for Kyle Fuller. Sorry about my voice right there. What do we have for safeties? Nothing for safeties. We have at least 2 defensive touchdowns. Eddie Jackson, Casey Hayward. About time they showed up. I did draft them in the first 5 picks for our team. Lamar Jackson, MVP again. Garoppolo for the Cardinals. Do we have any Rams up here? See, it just doesn't make sense sometimes. If I picked Lamar Jackson, this wouldn't happen. If I picked Garoppolo, this wouldn't happen. Same for Rivers, same for Brissett. I just don't get it. Matt Ryan, it wouldn't happen. Gurley, just none of this stuff would happen. Coach of the year, we're not going to be up there. Offensive player of the year, Jimmy Garoppolo. Any Rams? Of course not. Deshaun Watson's up here. Darius Geis. Defensive player of the year, Zach Cunningham. Manti Te'o might be up here. He is not. Offensive rookie of the year, probably don't have anybody. We do not. Defensive rookie of the year, probably same thing. Of course it is. So what do we have for XP? Because I feel like year 4 is going to be really, really bad. 2 for Sam Darnold, so he'll be an 82. Phil Lindsay with 1. DK Metcalf with 4. So he's going to be a 92 overall. Campbell with 1. Isabella with 1. Is he still quick development? He might have dropped down so he didn't play first year. Oh no, he's still quick development. That's good. What about on defense? We have a good amount of XP, but there's a lot of oneers. So yeah, that's fine. Let's find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Bills beat the Buccaneers 37-31, so Lamar Jackson is a Super Bowl champion. Jared Goff, 261, 2 touchdowns. Still can't win a Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson, 350, 4 touchdowns with an interception. Yeah, right. Rushing, Darius Geis, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hill, 72 yards with a touchdown. Where is Lamar Jackson? He just didn't run the ball whatsoever. That's not very realistic. I also saw the receivers. Disley, 8 for 105, no touchdowns. Beckham, 8 for 77 with a touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 7 for 51. Bourne, 6 for 93, 2 touchdowns. That's so many great receivers. And Rodney Anderson, 3 for 22. N'Keal Harry, 2 for 41 with a touchdown. Bodden with a touchdown. Wow, they have so many good options. With the 5th pick in the first round, we're getting another receiver, Beltran. He's 2nd in the 3-cone, 1st in the 20-yard, 3rd in the 40-yard dash. He's a 79 overall, quick development, 22 years old, 97 speed, 94 acceleration, only 75 catching and catch a traffic? What is that? Heading into the final year, we have an 81 overall team, 85 offense, 89 defense. Darnold's only up to an 83. He's not doing all that great. Lindsey, 89. Eckler, 84. DK Metcalf, 92. Zay Jones is an 83. Beltran, 79. Already a number 3 receiver. Eric Ebron's a 90 across the offensive line, 75, 77, 73, 78, 79. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs in this final year, to be honest. Gilmore, 93, Hayward, 85, Shirley, 76, Sue, 83, Benenson, 80, Kyle Fuller, rather, 89. The Honey Badger, 93, Smith, 85, Te'o, 71, Shazier, 92, D Ford, 83. Why did they swap them around? I don't really get that. And Eddie Jackson is a 92. Let's look at our scheme fit real quick before we go to the playoffs. We've had 90% on offense and 87% on defense. What do we do with a vertical zone run? Create multiple holes for the halfback, choose from and force the defense into alignments. I feel like that's not Sean McVay. Who runs a lot? I'm trying to think. The Seahawks? I'm going to go with the Seahawks and Pete Carroll. And on defense, I'm going with the Patriots just because it always seems to work out. Let's go to the playoffs. We actually made the playoffs going 8-6-2. How do we have 2 ties? The Seahawks 8-7-1, the 49ers 8-8, and the Cardinals 5-10-1. What happened to the Cardinals? Did Jimmy Garoppolo fall off a cliff? Sam Darnold, 3,200 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's great to see. I like the touchdown-interception ratio. Rushing, Lindsey, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Eckler with 4, Steen with 1. Receiving, Eric Ebron, about 850, 11 touchdowns. DK Metcalf, 750, 4 touchdowns. Zay Jones, 500 yards, 3 touchdowns. Isabella, 500 yards, 3 touchdowns. Eckler with 4. Biddle with 2. Beltran only with 1. 4 catches, 39 yards, with only 1 touchdown. What happened to him? 160 tackles for Ryan Shazier? He had 10 sacks. Are you serious? 160 tackles. Okay. D Ford, 9.5. Smith, 6. Sue, 6. Bennett with 5. Shirley with 4.5. Interceptions. 4 for the Honey Badger. 3 for Eddie Jackson and Stephon Gilmore. 1 for Hayward and Fuller. Finally showing up. These are all the guys I drafted in the first 6 rounds. And they're just going to show up now. That's great. Let's see. The safety count. Not blocks, kicks. I'm not really interested in that. Safety by Manti Te'o. Defensive touchdowns by Stephon Gilmore. If Ryan Shazier does not win Defensive Player of the Year, this game is rigged. MVP Ezekiel Elliott, Lamar Jackson, number 2, of course. Do we have any Rams up here? We do not. Coach of the Year, I doubt will be up here, but maybe. Nope. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Now I feel like Donald will be in the top 10, but I'm completely wrong, of course. Defensive Player of the Year, Ryan Shazier. Yes, there we go. Finally winning some sort of reward. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Do we have anybody up here? We have Scott Steen, the running back. We also have Beltran, rather, the receiver we just drafted. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Absolutely nothing. So what do we have for XP before I start simming away? We have a good amount of 1s on offense. 2 for Metcalf, 2 for Beltran. That's good. On defense, just a few 1s to go around. So we're an 83 overall team. I imagine we'll get up to an 85, 86, something in that range. Sam Darnold has amazing receivers. So we should be able to figure this out, in my opinion. We're an 84 overall team, really. Can we beat Matt Ryan and the Washington Redskins to get to the divisional round of the playoffs? Probably not. No, but we did. Can we beat the Philadelphia Eagles? I don't know if I know who's on the Eagles. We actually beat them, though. Can we beat the Green Bay Packers, get to the Super Bowl, and win it in the final year? No, we cannot. We lost 27-13. My, oh my. How bad did we lose? Who is the Packers quarterback? Nick Foles. I hate this game sometimes. 200 yards with a touchdown. Donald 200 yards with a touchdown. Who's their running back? Josh Jacobs. That's right. 19 for 171 with the touchdown. Lindsey only got 46 yards, though. Receiving, Sterling Shepard, 5 for 53. Jones, 4 for 47. Isabella, 4 for 46. T.Y. Hilton, 3 for 26 with a touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 3 for 37. Touchdown for our rookie Beltran. That's great. All right, let's find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Packers beat the Browns 20-16. So Nick Foles has won his second Super Bowl. 213, 2 touchdowns for Nick Foles. Russell Wilson, 220 with a touchdown. Who's the running back for the Browns? Josh Jacobs, 15 for 68. Freeman, 11 for 39. Nothing too exciting for running backs. Receiving, Sterling Shepard, 7 for 87. Simonton, 6 for 63. Davis, 5 for 53 with a touchdown. A.J. Green, 4 for 34. T.Y. Hilton, 2 for 38 with a touchdown. But that is going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!